1384, Marley Jessup, Danny Hales, 14-0, Anastasia Davis, 14-09.
Is that monitor screen supposed to be showing the stream on it?
Wait, we have audio.
Is it the Wi-Fi?
Yeah. I'm trying to do my desk tomorrow, but my laptop's so, so I'm just got a nice atmosphere. It's quite inspiring. No, I'm just graphs. I'm not very good at graph making, I've discovered, so it's like an issue now. Well, I'm definitely not part of that. I'm not part of any society, actually. I don't think I'm part of medicine at all, so... No, neither, so... No, I think we've got loads of... I think we've got loads of spare. Wait. Yeah. Really? I don't know, I feel like we've not got any... big fish to fry.
Your body rather than
Are we ready? Maybe it's done. Was it already done? Or was that level? It's a Caribbean thing. It's not a Pete, it's... I don't know, suck. Yeah. Yeah, why did they... Yeah, they just... Oh, look, that's how I thought it would. You should... Park house is open, yeah. Who else? Nick Richardson? You can have with it. No, this is my other graph, but it's on Excel. Oh, this is peak productivity. I don't know if you've heard.
Her laptop is being used for the street. Why is your laptop called Zach's laptop?
That's what I've achieved in about 5 hours, so. No, that was... Mine do just... Yeah, I wish I could know. That's nice. I can't get error bars on.
Is that not showing that nothing happened?
Nothing does happen.
That's
I didn't say
black.
I don't know.
They're black.
I don't know. No, do. They're just I think those are No, neither did I, so I have to. Oh, I've heard that's Ross and Claire.
They're in 3K, aren't they?
Yeah, they're on in 2-1. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking that.
You know you have to. You don't just get credit.
You don't get selected.
Yeah. What's he doing?
Alcohol services, but provided. He did apparently. Went to a clinic or. He kept quiet. Didn't see me. He took one picture in front of it for his Instagram from the hospital. Came home, yeah.
Huh?
Andy's dogs.
Oh, I know.
Where's the other one?
Big old
I think he's got
23,
like,
switching on the career.
Yeah,
with an old
that's
bloke
true,
who's
actually.
Got a job and
I mean,
3 kids.
I think one of them doesn't like loud noises.
Oh. That would be why. Can you get that out? Oh, no, I'm not.
Graduated.
No, I'm not.
Graduated.
Yeah, but I'm going to graduate again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing a master's.
Oh nice.
Double graduation.
Double graduation. Same. And Michael's still got another year.
Right, you.
2 degrees.
That year in computer science,
You should have done a placement. I don't know why I didn't do a placement.
yeah. You got 40%. Literally straight
Really?
through it, yeah. With my help.
I
I
mean,
did
to
like
be
2
fair.
minors.
Yeah. Were you? What course are you doing?
I was doing computer science.
That's so
What are you doing now? What do you even do with that? Just like
Coding.
hacking.
Some like coding and shit.
Oh.
No, I've not done any coding. It's more like the double
Right, the mic's working again, isn't it? The mic's working again, isn't it?
I think so.
Is it?
Okay, I'm checking. Oh look, they've set up camera facing us as well.
Yeah, what
What is that?
Actually, what?
best, I strongly believe that is Albert Jones out in front, the underdog girl from Wolverhampton Millstone. Declare best coming in today was 1 minute 52. Got 30 seconds to cover this last 150 metres. Into the home straight in, Albert Jones from Wolverhampton Millstone. That's a really strong run out there on her own. And she's going faster. Switching this line. She's going to smash her, maybe. 152 coming into this. 144. 8 seconds off her best. 124.
Never break 2 minutes.
129.
I didn't make it to the Fiona shows. I didn't even make a ranking list.
Very strongly here.
Yeah, never had any. I just looked up my own.
That's alright. Maybe a bit down. That went up.
Hello, welcome to the Buak Open Meet. With me, Ollie, and
Myself, Peter Stevens.
we've got a good array of races on tonight. We've got the BMC 8s,
3Ks as well.
3Ks as well. But in the meanwhile, we've got the junior 800 metres.
Turn me down a bit. Yeah, that's better. So just waiting for all the athletes to be ready to race.
I think we've got a pacemaker in this one as well. Freya, would you have a look at what pace we're going for?
You just start this. I think start.
Looking like it's going to be a big PB onto the home straight, 2:12. Chased by a quartet of 4 Brat athletes. And coming home really strongly now. Oh, brilliant. PB,
20
2:25.
seconds. 20-second PB.
By the looks of it. And that's 189. Anad Singh and 167. Charlie Keenan. The Brat coming home strong there. Second, third, fourth.
That's L. Brown. 1:39. Coming up very strongly. Eva Bailey from Grant.
And Heba Bailey coming in to bring up the Brat squad.
Get
Good back squat on that.
Yeah, that's really good, really strong. So we've got a second heat of this open 800 metres.
Got Zach joining you in a minute. Who have we got in the second heat?
So I'll give us a quick run through once we're on the start line. So it looks like we've got 140, Mustafa Bailey, 157, Noah Gordon. In third lane, 169, that's Oliver Knight. Hello, Zach. I'm joined by Zach now.
Hello, hello.
Hello. So second of these two 800 open races.
What we got?
Returning back just in 183, we've got Henry Orton. We've got Elsie Bennett, 141. And 138, Charlotte Ascoff. And again, we've got a pacer here. PB's ranging on the faster end in this heat from 222 to 230, but all quite finely poised in the field, evenly paced.
And we're underway with race 2. Pace on the outside there by Lily Saxon.
Zach, what do you think we're going to go for here with PBs around 220? Do you reckon we're going through in about 68, 70 seconds, maybe a tad quicker?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Probably looking around to go probably sub 220 for a lot of them.
Pace has gone out quite fast here. We've gone off in a 31, so around 2 minute pace. See how long we can keep this up for. Strong start.
There is one guy latched onto the back of that pace. Can't quite see his number, but it's gone around the pacer now. So
obviously very confident in the pace.
That's 149. That's Charlie Cresswell of Cannock.
So goes through the bell in 102.83. So on for about 205. So really stretch the field out now.
Fastest PB in the field, Charlie has a 220.
With Henry Orton not far behind, and then the rest of the field around 15 metres behind that. But all going strongly now. We're on for a big PB here.
Cresswell is being caught by his Cannock teammate behind him, but he's holding his form pretty well now as he goes into the last two.
So here we go, the Cannock duo enter the last 200 metres, around 140.
Cresswell still holding off Orton. About 150 to go.
On for a PB here if we can close in 40 seconds.
It's really, really good work from Cresswell, this.
Brilliant. So Charlie Cresswell enters the last 80 metres. Got 15 seconds to 220.
Want to smash his PB.
13, 14.
2:14, wow.
And likely a PB for Henry Orton behind that. And the rest of the field being headed up by the Brat athlete, and great runs throughout the field.
Absolutely.
That's our 2 open junior 800 metres. 800s, mixed age range from under 17s, points.
early jitters. Sorry. Maybe not. Maybe for the BMC. Oh.
So with the ending of that Junior 800, we've got some Open 800s now. I think about 6 different races of them.
Yeah, so this Open 800, we've got 6 races. Going from the 220s starting in the first race down to the 6th race, which has PBs between 152 and 159, so all that to look forward to. As well as one of the Stevens brothers, Michael. Some argue the faster of the two. So interesting, we'll get his brother on for that race, so we can look forward to that at 6:30. And maybe some insights, actually, from Michael's brother. Known to most as Michael's brother, or Michael. You can easily confuse the two. Twins, actually. So, Zach, have you ever run an 800 before?
Once upon a time, a very long time ago, I did, yeah.
They say it is the most painful of the track races. How would you feel coming from the power side of the sport?
As
of that statement.
I was going to say, as a 400 rodder, it's largely similar, but I don't need to do a second lap, which I very much enjoy.
It's a psychological battle going through that bell.
Yeah,
I do it all over again.
Hearing that bell indoors is enough. Doing it for having to hear that outdoors and knowing that you've got to go back round again.
At least it's not as much of a tussle in the outdoor 800 metres compared to the indoor 4.
Very, very true. You don't need to get your rail bars out.
Maybe not as important who leads at the bell compared to the indoor 4, where it really can become a bit of a melee, can't it, when the lanes break.
Probably getting your elbows out and fighting for your position.
Zach, do you want to give us a quick rundown of who we've got in this race?
Absolutely. So we have Cole Horton of Brat. We have Fionn Collins of Hales Owen. Diego Demeldo of Brat. Luke Cresswell of Cannican Stafford. Sophia Neal of Kingfisher Harriers. Seb Horton of Brat. Paul Shaw of the Midland Masters. And Amy Waters of Cannican Stafford.
I think that's James Vaughan out there on the outside who's going to be providing the pace for us. What kind of PBs are we looking at in this race? What can we expect?
Looking around the 216 to 233 range, so nice large field spread here.
Yeah, so it could go up quite fast, could be mid-60s.
Just keep the pace honest, keep it true. Hopefully get more PBs.
Hopefully. Brat have bought a brilliant contingent today. Every race has
They always do.
a couple of their athletes.
Always very, very well represented here at our Opens.
So, bird on the track.
Slightly delayed for a crow, but we'll be underway very shortly.
Just to add to the tension on the start line. Not what you need, really, is it? You're about to go into a lactic hole. Bird on the track.
It might help, though. It might help distract you from the impending pain you're going to feel.
So we're off, and not as the crow flies. We're doing laps of the track here at Birmingham. 2 in store today for these.
How many crow puns we can get in this race in this next 2 minutes?
Gonna crow them in.
Yeah. Good. James one for the first two. One for the first two. And
On the shoulder.
Sebastian Palmer of Wolverhampton and Bilstone, Jade Charlson of Tipton Harriers, Kieran Nee of Birchfield, Cara Rose Wellborn of Hales Owen, and Scarlett Willoughby of Wolverhampton and Bilstone.
Last two races, I think we've had, well, last three we've had PBs in all, so let's hope for another in this race.
Very strongly female-dominated heat this as well. We're looking pumped and ready to go. There's another crow. It just wants more crow-related ponds apparently.
So tension building on the line here.
Absolutely. Have a look out in this one for Jade Charlton of Tipton Harriers.
What kind of PBs are we around?
She has the fastest PB in the race of a 2:16, wearing 1:46 on her back.
Hammer away.
But absolutely anybody's race.
So probably looking for around 65 seconds, 66 again in this heat. From James on the outside.
Nice little comfortable session for him.
Yeah. Four's off 4 minutes.
But that is both Jade and the Brat athlete of Thomas Kingsbury, who are currently ahead of James as they head to the first two. Again in about 31.
Yeah, on the quick side, 32, 31, 32.
Lomas, Palmer, Charlton, Nee, Wellborn, Willoughby, and Pacemaker.
That's good work from James at the front here. Tom Kingsbury in behind with Jade following.
Forming an orderly line now, showing the pace is quite high.
Come down towards the first lap. Tom Kingsbury still leading out in front from Jade Charlson and Scarlett Willoughby in behind.
James Vaughan taking them through in 65, 66.
This is great work there from Tom Kingsbury out in front.
Yeah, the Brat athlete's starting to stretch away now, but Tipton athlete still holding on nicely.
Tom Kingsbury with a previous PB of 2:20 here. On pace to absolutely smash that as he goes through towards 2, and it's only about 1:33, 1:34 at the minute. Keeping the pace really nice and honest.
So going through 200 to go in about 1:39, 1:40. Got about a 40-metre gap now. Coming around the bend. He's in a race of his own here.
Indeed, that's the Birchwood athlete of Kieran, who's moved up to second there.
Bit of a rallying from the group behind.
With Sebastian Palmer in third, but it's still Tom Kingsbury as he comes into the home straight now. Looking to really kick on. He's about 2 minutes flat, so
yeah, run a brilliant race here.
Will absolutely smash his PV, but how much can he do? He has another burst of speed. Head is rocking, but he is moving very, very well.
And another dig in the last 10 metres, and 2:12.59. I think that's another PB for him.
Great work from him. Kieran comes in for second with Sebastian Palmer third.
The Wolves and Bilson athlete. Followed by the Hales Owen.
Great work all round. Yeah.
Another PB, so that makes it 4 for 4 of the leaders. Probably more further down the races. Successful night at Birmingham. Come along.
Absolutely. If you like the look of the action down here and you think you want a piece of this as well, we have many more opens across the summer. Have a look on Open Track.
Are they all on a Wednesday night, Zach? Or have we got
they are on a Wednesday night. And then our festival to crown it off.
The crown jewel.
Absolutely.
When's that? When are we talking? June? Mid-June?
Prez, when is the... June 14th,
June 14th, 15th. 15th. 14th, 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 15 going to be fierce competitions and many more PBs as the season really gets underway.
Ah. Go. Put the big screen out. Wonderful. We've got the big screen out.
Get Pete cam on.
But anyway, race 3 is about to begin. We've got Keen Hazelwood of Halesowen, Alfie Blackett of Cannock, Finley Stanton of Cannock, Gavin McCourty of Western Tempo, Nathan Watkins of Bromsgrove and Redditch, Katie Johnson of Edinburgh AC, James Longworth of Reconsaw Valley, and Georgia Griffiths of Cannock and Stafford. And they are off for race 3. James Vaughan once again pacing them round.
Stanton, Gavin McCourty, Nathan Watkins, Katie Johnson, James Longworth, Georgia Griffiths.
So it's me, Ollie Carvel, and Zach Blair on Crow comms.
The youngster from Cannock and Stafford.
Crow's still here. Crow's got the best view of the house.
You've gone trying to chase it though with 2 buttons.
So we've gone out. Athlete slightly ahead of the pacemaker James again. James went out in about 30 seconds, so lead athlete probably around 28, 29.
That is Alfie Blackett of Cannock there.
Early season, you're very eager to run some good times. I don't blame the athletes for going out hard. It's a brave approach.
No, he has the fastest PB of the race with a 2:09, followed by James Longworth of Reconsaw Valley, who is just behind James.
So here they go through 400 metres, 60, 61, 62, so 61.4. Hard pace being set here by the Cannock athlete.
Absolutely. Gavin McCourty of Western Tempo is in third at the minute, just behind the 2 youngsters. But it is Blackett from Longworth, still our top 2. Longworth is looking to shape a move there around the outside as he comes down the back straight. Very good move there from Longworth.
He opens up maybe 1 metre on the Cannock athlete behind him, going through 200 to go, 1:34, so finish strong here. Low 2 minutes.
Behind them is Nathan Watkins in third of Bromsgrove and Redditch, but it's still Longworth into the home straight now, looking to kick away from Blackett.
And he kicks really hard with 100 metres to go.
Great work there from James Longworth. What can he do? 2:03, 2:04, 2:05, nearly 2:06 dead.
0-1, really good running there.
Another great PB though from James Longworth, taking 6 seconds off his personal best.
Especially impressive when you think they went through 400 metres about 61, so thanks for that too.
So that has smashed it. We say that maybe Alfie's taking his PB down. Get those official times coming up very shortly. Well done to them.
Yeah. Crow, the Crow wants to come and commentate. Get some headphones on him. But great work there from Longworth. It's confirmed as a 2:06.04, I believe.
So as you can see on screen, we've got a variety of races happening this evening, with the BMC Men's 800 around 7 o'clock, kicking off an hour of BMC races, closed off by the women's 3,000 metres. Sure to be some good running, some fast times in those tonight. Decent weather on the cold side, but we've got a drop of wind, but very slight. I think I heard minus 1.1 earlier in the hurdles.
Yeah, went from a headwind into a tailwind for the 100-metre men's.
Interesting. So a bit of a swirling wind. So not really sure which straight you're being pulled on. So I'll give a run through of the start list here. So we've got Jack Hadley on the inside, Brandon Smart, Dan Schofield, Ollie Lockton, Mark Turner, Simeon Swain, William Mays, Spencer Main, Zachary Bent, and we've got pace on the outside, James Vaughan again.
Shout out there to Jack Hadley, who is running with a snood on. Probably the most interesting trip of the day.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Banned in the Premier League. The early 2010s. A bit of a trend. Players like Carlos Tevez. Yeah, I think.
Yeah? Streets will never forget.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Skilled man. QPR player
Absolutely.
at El Torrent. But here we go. We're underway anyway today. The 800 metres.
If anybody else wants to drop their Streets will never forget ballers in the comments, please do. We'll have a look after.
So, field's gone out really fast now. James Vaughan running the true pace, but 10 metres behind the front of the race. So, shows how fast we're going here. James Vaughan goes through in around 28 seconds. With PBs in this race ranging between around 2 minutes to 2:10.
Mark Turner, the Howes Owen athlete, is the standout one of this with the PB of 152.
In the veterans 50 category, so recent seasons better 206.
But it is Zachary Bent who is leading, coming up to the bell with a PB of 207. He's gone through in 58 seconds.
Followed closely by Jack Hadley.
Jack Hadley, yeah.
Cannock and Stafford. So it's a Cannock and Stafford affair here at the front. Just the two of them have opened up about a 10-metre gap on the chasers behind. And that's Jack Hadley who takes the lead with 300 metres to go. From a searing pace that we had to start with.
I'm upset. I'm deeply upset.
They're going through 200 at a time that's going to take them very, very close to their PBs. Come on, boys. The rest of the
But Jack Hadley has now moved into the final 200. He's still clearing away from Zachary Bent there.
Opened up about a 10-metre gap, and then another 10-metre gap behind that. So, Cannock and Stafford athletes
from Jack Hadley.
in a world of their own here, coming into the home straight.
The under-17 male has a PB of 210, but he is looking to absolutely smash that as he
here,
comes
yeah.
into the final 50.
Jack Hadley, clock ticking just into 2 minutes, 2:01, 2:01:43.
Great work from Jack Hadley. Proof that maybe a snood does give you extra pace.
And
Another PB.
Zachary Bent follows only seconds behind. Yeah, so we have a massive PB there.
Stafford happy with those times.
Around 8 seconds, 9 seconds.
Times there for the Cannock and Stafford.
Fast track, I think.
Absolutely. Fast track, fast conditions. Great racing all round.
Yeah, as we said earlier, come down for the following few events at Birmingham. I think we're here next on the 28th.
Yeah.
I think we're quite full in those events, but yeah, if you want to get, we've got, what have we got here tonight? So we've got,
Could we get a
Caribbean
get a pan over
food.
to the to our lovely vendors? Give a wonderful shout out. Really good coffee and
Really awesome coffee.
really awesome coffee. And a lovely Caribbean joint.
Yeah,
Doing
previously had
some great loaded
pizzas.
fries and burgers.
Previously had pizzas, but not tonight. That's organiser Jeffro McGrath organising the race there. So I'll run through that quickly. So we've got 188, Noah Sir Dayton, Patrick Mackey, James Holt, Tony Alfonso, Peter Deere, Taylor Stubbins, Alex Taylor, Paul Bradley, and James Vaughan pacing yet again. PB's around the 2 minute mark, if you wonder. Peter Deere around 157 in the Hales Owen vest. Could see some fast times here. Jack Hadley certainly set the standard in the last race. Can we see another 9 seconds come off here?
Who's
Take
got
us
the
down to
fastest?
148.
Who's got the fastest PB in this race, Ollie?
Yeah, so we've got Peter Deere of Hales Owen, 157.2.
So by that logic, probably looking for what? 151, 152.
We would take off the same as the last race.
Yeah.
Fast track, good conditions,
Absolutely.
good coffee, awesome coffee.
That's the slogan for the event tonight.
Holding for quite a long time on the start here. Indication made to the starter.
And we're away.
Underway for race 5.
So I think we're probably looking for a bit of a quicker pace from James here. So likely around 56 seconds.
Say that, but that is Tony Alfonso,
Yeah,
who
Tony
has
Alfonso.
seared to the front.
Tony Alfonso of Buac. Dear about Hales Owen. Taylor Stubbins of Bromsgrove. Alex Taylor of Hales Owen.
Okay, Tony Alfonso, all the way here from the USA. Miami Dolphins fan. He certainly has put his stall out now.
There's a man who swapped font for the track over the Easter. We'll see if it has paid dividends in this race.
So Tony Alfonso halfway down the straight, followed by James Vaughan. 56 seconds, 7, 8. So 58.2, they go through the bell. Tony Alfonso's got a 10-metre gap now. So Alex Taylor of Hales Owen heading up the chase group there.
So that bell time puts him right on track.
This is very, very good work from Tony Alfonso. He's really kicking away now down that back straight.
So approaching 200 to go, 126, 7, 8, 9. The chase group coming through about 130. 150 metres to go for Tony Alfonso. As the chase group round 15 metres behind.
Here we go into that top bend. About a 15-metre lead now for Tony Alfonso.
Lactic filling the legs at this point.
Behind there is 2 Bromsgrove athletes, a Hales Owen
Whole
and the
field digging
Birchwood
deep
athlete
here.
battling behind, but it's Tony Alfonso.
157, 8, 59, 1, 2. So we've got the first sub 2 of the day there by Tony Alfonso, Buac and America. Yeah, so we're going to have a quick interlude and a bit of an insight from the Stevens brother, Martha.
Hello.
Hello, viewers.
Pete, do you want to go through who's in the next race?
Of course. So, in lane 1, we've got Leo Stark of Buac.
Up the Buac.
Lane 2, Callum Pearson of Cannock and Stafford. Lane 3, Sam
Oh,
Lambert
Buac.
of Stratford upon Avon. Adam Day of Birchfield Harriers. George Sutcliffe of Buac. We've got Michael Stevens of Clayton Moors Harriers, although he has opted for the Preston vest today.
A club that he doesn't run for.
He does absolutely run for Preston. We've got Ban Candola of Leamington Cycling. Ty Adkins of Bromsgrove and Redditch. Jack Leader of Birchfield Harriers. And James Faw is our pacemaker.
So, Pete, you're Michael's twin. What do you think's going through his head right now?
Oh, well, normally when I'm stood on the 800 line, I am very nervous, so I hope he's feeling something similar.
You hope he is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully a bit of twin stinks going on right now.
Hope we can get a mid-race insight maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get in his head,
hopefully.
really. What's his PB?
Good question. Michael Stevens' PB is 156.03.
Going through in 55.
Lovely.
But James pacing yet again.
Yeah. Interesting to see what George is going to run today. He's been in Font and I've heard he's in great shape.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
What's his PB?
154.41.
Good race on our hands here, then.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And we're underway here.
They are underway.
Race 6 on 6. Leo Stark on the inside from Buac. Callum Pearson of Cannock. Sam Lambert
Leo Stark, of course.
Adam Day Birchfield. George
Got the
Sutcliffe
nickname
of
Dap Up
Buac. Michael
Glitch.
Stevens.
Lovely guy, though.
Who's taking that out?
Recently,
12 from Leamington.
I'll give you the start list.
We've got Sam from Stratford taking it to the front. But James is coming back round the outside to do his pacemaking duties. Where's Michael?
Michael Stevens towards the back, you know, on the outside, living in lane 2, it seems.
It's a good tactic.
Yeah, I
Oh,
just
he's
don't
coming
think he
through
doesn't
now.
want to get boxed in, yeah.
No, you don't want to do that, do you?
Into the home straight and James is ringing and round.
Looking beautiful here. Leo Stark's up at the front as well.
Strong Buac packing, actually. Michael just holding on to George's shoulder there.
Indeed.
Sam Lambert from
And
So
56.45 through 400.
Sam Lambert still taking it at the front.
And Leo Stark's going to take the front now. Kath has recently started coaching him.
But Bowell is on his shoulder as well.
Oh, and here comes George.
Jeffrey George. No, we've got Bowell from Leamington Cycling taking it. 126, 200.
It's a showdown right here between the three Boat boys. Leamington Cycling seems to be taking it here, but
Yeah. Can Michael overtake the others? What's he thinking right now?
oh, he is thinking sprint, sprint, sprint right now for sure.
Do you think he's feeling it in his legs right now?
Oh, absolutely. And here comes George. Wow.
Keep an eye on the clock as well. Could be a big PB for Michael. Oh.
154.99. Wow. I think Michael might have just got his PB there.
He'll be pleased with that then.
Yeah, again, another PB here at the University of Birmingham.
Fastest track in the country,
Absolutely.
unofficially. If you want to come run on this track, enter our other opens.
Yeah, have a look on Open Track.
Yeah. Got our track and field festival as well. Coming
Indeed,
up.
yes.
Coming up in June, that'll be good.
Going to hand back over to your previous commentators now after that incredible insight. Okay, here you are. Olive Carvel.
Zach, do you want to go back on?
Thanks, Pete. That was great insight. Thank you, Martha.
Yeah.
Peter Stevens' brother will give you some advantage.
So this will be the senior women first on track, and then the heights will go up for the senior men. So the athletes return from the two races at Open Gower this evening.
Good, how are you?
We have 2 hurdle races before we get on with our BMT action for the evening.
Looking for the start of the track.
The race 2. We should hopefully have the same ladies that we had for race 1. So we should have Dunny Hales of Biwak, Anastasia Davies of Blackheath and Bromley, Marley Jessup of Harrow, Kira Holt of the Momentum Track Club in Kingston, and Jasmine Clark of Woodford Green.
We had Marley Jessup taking it earlier, didn't we?
Did?
Here we have. Like we said, this is the second time running tonight.
Oh, we might be able to get analysis from Jess, if she's coming up, on how her training partner raced. Jess, do you want to give analysis on how your training partner raced? Do you want to give analysis on how your training partner
Because he's in a different.
Second claim.
That's third claim, surely.
Oh, so the ladies are just lining up, ready for this second 100-meter hurdles. Danny Hales hasn't come back for the second race, but we do have Anastasia Davies, Marley Jessup, Kira Holt, and Jasmine Clark. Hopefully, with the tailwind that occurred in the men's 100-meter race, that a tailwind can hopefully come for these ladies as well. They are away, first time of asking.
Will it be a double for Marley Jessup here?
It's a really strong start there from Marley Jessup. Anastasia Davies is on her shoulder. It's between those two, but it's Marley Jessup once again who comes through. 13.77. I think maybe the same time that she won first race in. Rounded down to 13.73 officially. Davies in second with 13.92. Great work there from all four with a plus 0.9, so legal win. And hopefully all will be happy with that. Third place there for Kira Holt, 14.2. Jasmine Clark in fourth with a 14.38.
It's good running from all the ladies there.
Absolutely. In cold conditions like these.
Second run out as well.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got one more hurdles race before we turn to the BMCs. It is the men's 110-meter hurdles. They're round 2, due to go off in about 15 minutes. But we're running just ahead of schedule down here today.
Well, that's sufficient.
Great work there from all the volunteers that come down to help make these meets tick over, as well as our incredible officials who give up their valuable time to come down and make sure that we can put these events on. So a massive shout out to them all.
Got some efficient hurdle changing going on right now.
Absolutely, for those
Everyone getting involved?
massive heights at the 110 hurdles.
Oh, they are so tall, aren't they?
I am of average height, and they make me look small, put it that way. So we are back and ready for the second race of the men's 110 hurdles. We just got some results from the hammer that started at 5 early today, with Matthew Hayward winning in a throw of 47.88 and Simon Pearce of Brack coming in second with 23.54. Our male hurdlers seem ready down at the far end of the track. We should have Sean Owens, Michael Copeland, Christian Patarov, Jake Cover, Alex Parkinson and Tobias Claydon.
I think Sean was a DNS there, but the others
The others are still here.
the others are still here.
Which is all good.
Back for their second run.
There's hopefully the wind turning into a tailwind now should
Yeah, keep your
encourage
fingers
some
crossed
quicker
for that.
times.
It's a bit chilly down here though.
It is. You can feel the wind on weather watch up in the comms. But they are ready. The officials are just getting prepped. The athletes are called to their marks. We've got 5 senior men in this race and then a junior athlete on the inside, which is why there is a gap.
This is his first run this evening, I think, as well.
It is, yeah.
Exciting to see what he's going to do here. Got that slightly lower hurdle height. Still pretty tall.
Indeed, lucky guy. And they are away.
There we go.
Strong start from the man on the inside. It is between him and the Birchfield athlete. 14.25 wins it from our junior athlete on the inside. From the Birchfield man in second.
Strong running there from everyone.
14.23 for Owens.
And down to 14.23 for Owens there, who won that.
14.55 for Jake Cover.
14.55.
14.55 for Jake Cover in second.
And we've got 14.73. Can't quite see the name for third.
Plus 1.8 the wind speed. 79 for Patarov.
So, with the conclusion of the sprint, we've got our BMC races that are due to go off in about 7 minutes. We've got Jess Bailey and Kate Willis coming onto the comms to take us through a wonderful hour 15 of BMC coverage.
Yeah.
Looking
We
forward
might
to
have
seeing-
a little cameo from Tyler Billiard
Absolutely,
as well.
Tyler Billiard, fresh off the back of his box 1500 metre silver medal, may decide to come if he's not too scared.
Yeah, comment if you want Tyler on the mic.
Absolutely. He's the face of up and running Birmingham, but he cannot be the face of comms, and I'm quite disappointed in him for it.
Annie Testar, who actually isn't BIC anymore but used to be. So
I can't see Annie. Oh,
Yeah,
there's
in the
Annie.
black.
Yep. Pacing looks like it's being done by Lily Saxon.
yeah, 60 seconds.
60 seconds
Just-
dead.
Going to be a big ask for some of these girls. Might bring about some big PBs.
Big PBs, this is what everyone's going for.
We've got Holly Mills, I think, just come back from a big stint in South Africa.
Ah,
If my Instagram is correct. So it'll be
Big
interesting.
stalking,
Annie Testar also back from Font Romeu. So the battle of the altitude camps on this start list, I think.
I think we're just waiting for some of the officials. Oh, and then
We're on.
brought to their marks. And they're away.
Quite a big mix of age groups in this race. Under 17s all the way to senior women. So
And it looks like they've already spread out a little bit in over that first 100 metres.
yeah, Lily Saxon going to have to try hard to get to the front.
Yeah,
and
she's
it's
going to need to get to the
looking
front
like
there.
some people have taken the pace.
You've got some speedy runners going through, so we'll see what they're going through in 200.
really
and it
quite
looks
fast.
like they're ahead, 28
Ahead of schedule.
roughly ahead. But yeah,
Oh, now they've settled into the pace a bit. Lily can just relax and find the rhythm that she needs.
yeah, I think she'll come through in 60. Sometimes you just need to get out hard to
Yeah.
make sure that you can get ahead of the pack.
And the pack not quite as strung out as the men that we saw a few minutes ago.
Yeah, they've bunched a little
kind of
bit
bunched.
now.
There's people out in lane, almost in lane 3, which is a sign that everyone's kind of the same
And we'll
pace.
see what they're on for the belt, and it looks like it almost be 61.47. So that's
Just a little bit off what they were asking for,
but still good pacing job there from Lily. I think third or more of the day. Who's that at the front?
I can't see the numbers, but it might be Bella Taylor.
Okay, and it looks like they're spreading on. Oh, we've had a change in the leader.
Oh, that's definitely Emily Simpson. That's just
Oh yeah, she's hit
taking
the
the
front
lead.
with about 2:50 to go, and she's strung the field out.
Annie Testar just needs to get on the back of those 3 that have broken
And
away.
she looks like
And she
she's
looks like
moving through
she's
well, actually. So yeah, the last of them have just gone through 200 metres now. Front leader, 150 to go, and she's opened up a lead of about 5, maybe 10 metres.
Emily Simpson is running
On the
away from the
second.
rest of the group.
And this is where it gets really hard, and you've got to fight the lactate. Oh, but Emily Simpson is storming away from the rest of the field. She's got a big
Number
lead
15 in
ahead of them.
second. Molly Grant, that is, coming through for second.
And
That's
so that's
an
one in-
impressive run from the under 17 women.
1 and 2:05.55. So pretty speedy today.
I think there'll be a few PBs in the group behind her, definitely.
So, great race. And we
So the times are just coming up on the clock over there. Can't quite see, but I think there were quite a few PBs in that race. Annie Testar 2:07 something. I think Holly Mills was 2:09. So yeah, a lot of girls under 2:10 there, which is very impressive so early in the season.
Molly has just improved.
So we're about to head over to the start of the 1500 for the men's BMC Heat 1. I'm being rejoined by Tyler Billiard back on comms, which is good because Tyler Billiard is the men's 1500 expert. Recent Buck silver medal, only 2 days ago.
I'm no
Welcome
expert.
back, Tyler. Wow. How are you feeling after your Bucks medal the other day?
Yeah, happy.
Oh, that's good.
Give him his proper placement student of the year nominee.
Yeah, we're also Tyler not only is a
Oh,
Buck silver medalist.
on the live stream.
What?
We were on the TV.
Oh, cute. Tyler's not only a Buck silver medalist, European bronze medalist, but also the placement student of the year nominee. So he's been working hard academically and as an athlete. So it's what we all aspire to be, I think. Anyway, back to the men's 1500 BMC race 1. No, I don't think so. So we've got George Christmas, Sam Davey, Henry Evans, Samuel Hopkins, Adam Hudson, Sam Nee Robinson, Gianluca Mastrolinardo, Quinn Meal-Ingram. Excellent YouTube video released from Quinn today.
I watched that today.
Yep,
Yeah.
Tune in if you want to hear all about Quinn's experience at Bucks Outdoors.
Me and Freya had a good feature on there.
Yes, Tyler and the girlfriend are featured. And the final member of this race is Owen Ulfig for Wolves.
I don't think Sam Davey is here.
No, I can't see him on the start line. So maybe no Sam Davies in this race, but I think we've got everyone else.
I'm looking forward to watching Sam Hopkins and Quinn, both in font, both looking very good out there.
Yep. And again, this says the pace is Ray Lenoir again. Just trying to work out.
Got Ray's doing a session.
Yeah. Big day. This doesn't say what he's aiming to go through in, but we'll soon find out, I think.
I'm glad we're providing great footage and commentary for viewers like George Rowland.
Called out by name.
Look a bit special in that photo.
There we go. About to get off.
And they're off.
With it being windy, I don't see many people getting straight to the front.
They'll probably want to rely on the pacemaker to take a bit of the wind, but I can't actually see where the pacemaker is at the moment.
Ray is treating this like he's in the race. He's
Oh,
sitting
here he
in
comes.
second right now.
He's coming through.
Quinn
that-
is
yeah.
probably shouting at him to get in front.
Yeah, that is Quinn leading the pack behind the pacer.
Sam Nee Robinson just behind.
I know Quinn did a few good sessions out at altitude, so I'm sure he'll be wanting to see what kind of shape he's in back at sea level. First 300 in about 47.
Yeah, fan favourite Quinn.
We'll see what they come through 400 in.
Slightly falling off the pace just there. Don't know if Ray's picked it up a little bit.
It's about
That's 60,
63-ish.
62, 63.
Yeah, and they're pretty strung out, which suggests that they're probably going at a bit of a pace.
Sam Hopkins has responded with that little gap.
Obviously doesn't want to let the pace get too far ahead, wants to stick right where he can see him. And Quinn still in second place, just needs to make sure he doesn't let that gap get any bigger. And they're kind of bunching a little at the back, but pretty strung out still.
Not sure how far Ray is going. Hopefully 800, maybe a K.
Help the guys out as much as he can. Yeah, it's Sam Hopkins that's really stuck on Ray. Made quite a big gap between the rest of the pack already.
It's only about 8-10 metres behind Sam.
The others will need to work together to make sure they don't let that gap get any bigger. Try and get back on pace. And through 800.
Luca has just moved up to the lead of the chasing pack.
Hopkins is really getting on the back of Ray now. Looks like he's going to try and go past. He is. And so the pace is going to drop out at about 700 metres, so that's a pretty good job. Oh no, 900.
900 metres.
I can't do any maths or count laps. But yeah, now Sam Hopkins has got a very long, lonely run to home, so he's going to just have to keep pushing on. Who is that?
Luca Mastrolonado is slightly catching.
Has he timed his race just right so that he can come through at the end? Sam Hopkins looks strong coming through the bell. Luca Mastrolonado giving a pretty good chase, and then all the rest of the guys are pretty bunched following them.
Sam goes through in 2:47. Could we see a sub 3:45 here with a 58-second last lap?
Some pretty impressive quick maths. He could do mental maths. That's what you get from Placement Student of the Year.
200 to go, and the time is at 3:18. You need something big here to get that super sub 3:45.
He's got the wind to battle in the home straight. Luca Mastrolonado is potentially making up the gap slightly, but I think Sam Hopkins has probably done enough to hold him off.
The form's still there.
He looks easy, striding into the finish. Oh, not quite sub 3:45, but it'll be a pretty good time anyway. Ah, sub 3:50.
Oh, 0.1 off his PB, unfortunately.
And then all the rest of the guys coming through in one big clump.
That's some good racing on a windy day up here in Birmingham.
Fantastic test of the timekeepers.
What have we got coming up next?
Yes. 3:49.70 for Hopkins. Mastrolonado 3:53.03. Evans 3:55.65. In third. Evans from Cardiff.
I believe there's a PB for Luca Mastrolonado. PB was 3:52. I think he's around 3:51 there.
Pretty impressive so early in the season and on not the most perfect conditions for 1500 metre running.
He ran that mostly solo as well for the second half of the race, so you'd think that in an actual race with people around him, he should be able to get around 3:47, 48.
Yeah, next is the BMC Women's 1500. A much smaller start list we've got here. Only 5 women down to race the Women's 1500 with a pacer, Emily Thompson. Again, not sure what pace she's been asked for. Maybe the girls will be discussing it on the start line, you don't know. But
Next race, T12.
I can't see Alice Bates on the star list anywhere.
Declared Alice Bates.
Freya Bennett has just arrived with some updated BMC start lists, saving the day, so I don't have to stand here on my phone. But yeah, so in this race we supposedly have Alice Bates, but I haven't seen her. She might, oh, maybe she is there. So yeah, Alice Bates.
I did just go for a run about an hour ago, and I did see her leaving her house to go on a run.
She
Alice
might have
Bates.
been leaving her house to warm up.
Yeah.
She did race at Bucks, and yeah, so potentially might have chosen not to race today, but we will see once they get going. And then we have Iris Clark from Derby, Isabel Jones, who's had a pretty impressive cross-country season. Also a stint out in altitude, I think. Scarlett Livingstone and Katie Pye. And then Emily Thompson is set to pace them through 400 at 68 and 800 at 2:16.
What's that through 700, Kate?
Sadly, my mental maths are not quite up to your standards, Tyler, so I'm not even going to attempt.
I don't even know. 100 splits.
Tyler is renowned for keeping track of his splits to the tiniest fraction.
Not really.
And I'm renowned for not being able to count to 2. Freya Bennett providing the snacks.
It's just dropped all the snacks.
We've got
And we're
cocoa
off.
dusted peanuts on the microphone.
Small field this.
A very small field.
5 athletes out there, including the pacer.
And that is Emily Thompson, the pacer straight to the front, closely followed by Isabel Jones, it looks like. She'll be wanting to get after it quite early on and potentially go for a PB. Featuring Peanut ASMR. They're pretty closely bunched. These girls are going to want to work together because otherwise, with only 5 people in the race, it might end up getting a bit lonely. So yeah, it's Isabel Jones pretty close on Emily Thompson, followed by Scarlett Livingstone, then Katie Pye. And I think that's Iris Clark. They're aiming to go through in 68, so we'll see how they get on. Yeah.
About 67 there, so a little bit quick, but that's not too bad.
Well, that means Isabel Jones will have gone through in about 68. And yeah, Freya just made a very good point. There'll be some Euro, under 20 and under 23 standards up for grabs. We have all of the ladies in this race are either an under 23 or an under 20, so definitely will be in the back of their mind, or probably the front of their mind. Isabel Jones is sticking to Emily Thompson like glue. She obviously knows what pace she needs, and she's going for it. A little bit of a gap growing between Isabel and the rest. Hopefully the two behind, Scarlett and Katie, can work together. And Emily Thompson moves out slightly, obviously feeling under pressure from Isabel Jones. See what they come through 800 in.
Isabel Jones.
Isabel Jones, yeah, she's pushed the pace. She's left Emily. And
2:15 at
so
800.
yeah, just ahead of the set pace. But the other girls are pretty bang on that 2:16, maybe.
She is on her own now.
Yeah,
got a lonely 500 meters, 600 meters to go.
Isabel Jones through the 200 meter point for this lap.
Katie Pye looks like she's still full of running and potentially could try and make up a bit of that gap. She's leaving Scarlett Livingstone slightly. She'll come into the home straight for the penultimate time. You see the clock. Isabel Jones looking incredibly strong at the moment.
She certainly has picked it up. Looking very strong.
Some big support for Isabel Jones around this track. She's got some goals that she's going after today. And Katie Pye comes through in second.
Could be on
Scarlett
track
Livingstone
for
not far behind.
4:14, 4:13 clocking.
You're down the back straight, cheer Isabel Jones on. She is really pushing. She's taken this race by the horns from the start, right from the gun.
A bit of Dean Miller content on the back straight.
She's coming towards you at the 200 metre point, guys.
Well, Isabel Jones isn't a bivouac athlete, but she does spend a lot of time training on the track with the rest of the Birmingham girls, so I'm sure there'll be quite a lot of support for her along that back straight.
Just passing the fan zone right there.
Less than 200 to go. It's going to look like a pretty impressive time for Isabel Jones. Do we know what the under 20 standards is?
100 to go now. Still looking strong.
It's going to be battling the wind in this last 100. But you can see the clock ticking down. 4:14, 4:15, 4:60. Oh, 4:16 for Isabel Jones, which incredible, massive PB, and the European under 20 standards. So pretty impressive.
Yeah, very impressive running from Isabel Jones there.
And Katie Pye following up with a pretty good time. We'll be able to see exactly what that was any second.
That's great. It should give her a lot of confidence for the upcoming season. It's always good and relaxing to get that qualifying standard early on in the season.
She could tick it off and then focus on going after some medals maybe. And it was 4:22 for Katie Pye. So another very good run.
4:33.08. Third.
Just seeing the replay of her coming through the line. Still looking very strong all the way through. I should be very happy with that qualifying standard.
And as you can see, the carnage of the 1500, the girls looking a little exhausted on the track.
Where is Euros this year?
And a dog.
Is it in Norway?
Don't know. I can have a look for you if you would like.
What race is up next?
The women's 800 metre, I don't know. There's something going wrong with them. It's in Tampere, Finland.
Finland. BMC 3K, I think, is up next.
Oh yeah, I can
In
see
about 5
people
minutes.
gathering around the 3K start line. And it's the men's off first. Pretty big start list here, 19 men. Oh, we've got a few BUAC representatives as well,
Says
which is
Quinn
good to see.
is on the start list for this as well, but he is just on the 1500, so I don't think he is racing.
You never know.
Unless he is doubling.
We back Quinn for the double. So yeah, we're just going to run through the start list before they get going. We've got Michael Bartram, Ewan Busfield from Derby, Noah Campion from Bedford, Alden Collier, Liam Conway, Sam Costley, Alex Dack, Matthew Jackson, Dominic James, Jamie Keir, Angus McMillan, Daniel Owen, Noah Patterson, Ollie Smart, Owen Smith, Robert Smike, James Wardle and Regan Tuck. And the pace is Seb Beadle. I'll have a look, see if we know what kind of pace he's going for. No, oh, 64s. So a pretty hot pace for the men in the BMC 3000 metre A race.
8-minute pace.
8-minute pace. That was very quick maths.
I know that 'cause me and Tuffin had to battle out 64s last year. Try and get that sub 8 clocking.
Next on the track will be the BMC men's 3000 metres.
They're gathering up in the corner there.
Busfield, Noah Campion, Aidan Collier. He's adding declared athletes: Liam Conway, Sam Costley, Dak, Matthew Jackson, Dominic James, James Keir, Lucas McMillan, Daniel Owen, Noah Pattison, Oliver Smart, Owen Smith, Robert Smeek, James Wardle, Regan Tuck. And the pace being set by Seb Beadle.
Few athletes that I'm excited to see in this race are Ed Blythman, Robert Smick, Angus McMillan if he's here, Sam Costley. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Robert Smick's Strava, giving him kudos every day.
Tyler, you give everyone kudos every day.
It's true, but
Get Tyler on Strava if you want a bit of
questionable
kudos.
routes from Robert Smick though, he needs to improve on them. And the time he gets out for his doubles.
Oh, is he not leaving the 6 hour gap?
I think he is, but he gets out for an AM at about 1 PM. Anyway.
Bit of criticism. Oh, they're off. Yeah, we can stop criticising the athletes' training plans.
Seb getting straight to the front.
Good to see. Just wants to tick off some of those 64s and help the rest of the guys as long as possible. There's a big bunch of them here. There's men out in almost in lane 3 again, so they'll want to string out a little bit as they get through the race.
Rob just getting in behind Seb's heels. Don't think I can see Angus in this race.
Noah Campion is there, representing Buak up in that first pack. Get the split as they go through the first 400. It looks like pace is slightly off there, just a little bit slower than had been asked for, but we don't know if potentially that was agreed between the athletes.
You think that is the case, because that was about 67, 68 through the lap.
The guys may have seen the pace and just thought that was a little too hot for a day like today, and maybe just wanted to tone it down a little bit.
Yeah, maybe the likes of Ollie Smart, Angus McMillan, Ed Blythman they could have done with 64s.
Don't think Ed Blythman's in the race.
No.
It'd be cool if he was though.
James Wardle, he's back racing, is really good to see that. He's another fan favourite.
I'm struggling to spot Ollie Smart.
Ollie Smart is not in the race.
Oh, so there's been quite a few dropouts of this race.
He was at Metchley today.
Oh.
Not sessioning, I think he was just doubling.
Who's in the lead? Potentially Alden Collier?
Go for about 2:12.
I think I can see the Windsor Slough Eton Hounslow vest up at the front there.
Apologies for the lack of commentary at the start of that one. Just ran a battery load issue, but we are back up.
Spectators are all gathering over on the back straight. A bit of a fan zone over there. So hopefully they'll be able to cheer them on.
Yeah, Birmingham's track is known for having spectators in lane 2. Getting told off by officials.
I did do the risk assessment for this, so I hope they're not in lane 2. So yeah, that is Alden Collier up in second, sitting right behind the pacer, and then everyone is pretty close after that. They're all making a nice train.
Yeah, you want to be in a train for this. Hug the inside curb.
Not like Noah. Oh, there. Noah Campion was running outside a little bit, but he's just tucked himself in nicely.
What are your thoughts on people running side by side for training sessions, Kate?
I am a big advocate for running side by side because I believe it boosts esteem and social connections. It's way more fun than running behind each other because you can't talk to each other then.
More mileage, I guess, if you're looking for that.
Exactly. But normally I'm the one that bags the inside lane because I like the advantage. Shout out to Holly Weedle, who always takes the outside lane when we're running together.
Yeah, she wants the mileage.
That's why she got a silver medal at Bucks 10K.
Yeah, clearly it's working for her, so keep it up.
So Alden Collier still in first, and then I think it might be... Oh, there's a few of the same vest, so it's actually quite hard to tell who's in second. Noah Campion just tucking in fourth, and they're all still kind of clipping at each other's heels.
So we're coming up to a mile here. Going through 4 laps in about 4:24. So they're operating about 66s right now.
So Beadle's just pulling away slightly, obviously. No one quite fancies the pace.
Must be kicking to the line. Just a drop out there.
Oh.
Hope he's okay.
Just not the night for him, which is very fair. Yeah,
So
Seb
made it
he's on his own now.
1800.
Noah Campion's been cut adrift there in fourth.
Yeah, he needs to find a little pack to work with. Either
James
try and
Wardle.
get onto the one in front or let the group behind him reel him in and work with them.
I'll try and spot the number of the guy in first when they come round so we know who's who. I think in third,
Seb has just kicked it in for 2K. He's won the race.
He's going to call it a day there. And
He's
now these
earned his
guys,
money.
these three at the front have got to work together.
Pints on him tonight.
Tyler's not going to be having a pint tonight. He's an athlete. Try and see what the
Three
numbers are.
athletes up out front.
Leadership has changed.
45, 46, 47.
So that's Alex Dack in the lead. 45.
That's nice and easy for us. 45, 46, 47. Alex
So
Dack,
Alex Dack, Matthew Jackson and Dominic James. And then we've got Regan Tuck from Chelmsford, and not sure who the other person is, kind of making chase behind them.
Fourth and fifth, but the pace has moved up. The athletes are taking this on.
Noah Campion just needs to hold out for about a minute and a half longer. Get on Sam's heels. James Wardle is looking good.
600 to go with around about 60.
These guys are going to be coming up to the bell next time.
600 to go.
It's going to be a bit of a battle between the three at the front.
Alex Dack has been at the front of this pack for quite a while.
He has done a lot of the work.
Birmingham series.
Hopefully the others help him out.
And into the home straight then with just under.
Oh,
I think
and
Dom
a
James
move has been
is
made, yeah.
making the move to the front. It's not a decisive move. I
Looks
think
like,
he is just getting to the front.
yeah, the others are tracking it pretty well.
Together at the bell, 7, 11.
Dominic James and Matthew and Alex Dack are both looking pretty comfortable up there.
Jamie Keir in fourth, looking strong.
And then Regan Tuck in fifth. Daniel Owen in sixth.
Noah Campion and Sam Costley working together on the last lap.
And these three are all still together coming into the last 200 metres, so it's all to play for.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting last 200.
Still Matthew Jackson and it's still Alex. Those three out in front. James from Dak from Jackson.
Maybe a tiny, tiny gap is forming.
Jackson
Matthew
could swing wide here.
The home straight. The leader who is going to clock time first. Dominic
8
Jones
minutes on the clock.
is first into the 100
And
metres to go point.
it looks like Alex Dack is going to take
Alex
it
Dack
with
with
a
a
very well-timed last sprint. He did a lot of
amazing
the
kick.
work and then still managed to come through.
Wow, very impressive.
Great
8:13.
.07 the clock stops.
Jamie Keir coming through for about 8:18.
Photo finish system kicks in.
Noah Campion revitalised at the end of that race, and James Wardle coming through as well. Really good to see James Wardle back on the track.
8:13.75 for Dominic James.
Gone through a lot of injuries, James has. It's good to see him back.
14.65 8:19.21.
Kate's just have to leave. Just left momentarily. But we'll be back later, I'm sure.
Bottom field, 51.74.
Okay, so it looks like we've got a very small field for the women's BMC 3K. And it's like Emily Thompson who is pacing once again. There's only 3 racing athletes. So, yeah, have you got the... Oh, no, you need the BMC start list. No. Oh, this one, maybe? I don't know where the BMC start list has gone. No, but that's I don't think Sam Davies running the. Yeah, well, maybe we'll get back to you on who the athletes running in this race are. Oh, and they've just started.
So BMC women's 3K. So I'll wait for you to come through to the.
Sarah Bourne.
So it is potentially Sarah Bourne.
Kate O'Neill's
Is Kate O'Neill running? Oh yeah, Kate O'Neill. And I can't see the other number. No, other number is hid behind
60.
Emily Thompson.
16 is Millie McClellan.
Which is Millie McClellan Brooks. Yes.
That way to Kate O'Neill and then Sarah.
Just been handed the mic from Tyler now.
I'll have to take him back over.
Martha's back on the mic.
Arthur on mic. Yeah, so I think this might be a lonely run for some of them today, which is probably not ideal with the wind picking up a little bit. So it looks like they've just gone through to 400.
A very quick 800.
Very
120.
I was about to say 200. That would be very slow 200. So yeah.
Hopefully Emily stays in for a good bit of this race.
Yeah.
Help them out.
Keep the numbers up a little bit. At least the two at the front look like they can work together and hopefully stay for the latter stages of the race as well.
We're guaranteed 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, guaranteed medal positions from all participants.
Emily pulling ahead a bit now. I don't know if she's going to slow down, help block the wind a bit. We've got, I think it's Millie and Kate at the front.
Yeah, Millie and Kate at the front, working together. I think Kate just sitting in that second position.
We'll see what pace they go through 800 in. It's looking quite quick.
It's always nice to have the music in the background.
Yeah. I can never hear it when you're running though, can you?
No, kind of block it out a little bit. So what was that? 2:28.
2:28. So 74s.
24s. That's pretty pacey.
Don't
Pretty
know what.
quick. I don't know what pace
Can't
that.
do that maths at the top of my head.
Don't know what pace that equates to. But when they get round through to the finish line here, that should be a K.
Yeah, and then we can do the maths for you.
So 1/3 of the race.
The crow is back.
Oh,
We've had a lot of crow
yeah.
action tonight.
Crow's back on the track. You can just see him hopping off on the left of the screen, which is luckily clearing the way for the athletes.
A lot of crows always around this track. I'm not sure what that really signifies, but yeah,
everyone seems to be running quickly. So
yeah, it's a good thing. Right, 3:05, 3:06.
So well, 3:05 would be 9:15.
Wait, yeah.
That's for 3:05.
Yeah.
3:06. 9.
Yeah.
18.
9:18. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ignore my
and
terrible maths there.
whilst we were working that out, it looks like Kate O'Neill has hit the front behind the pacer, and she's put a little gap between herself and Millie.
Yeah, she's looking to.
She's looking strong. She's looking like she's running well, and she's got lots of running in her.
Yeah, and if she can stay behind Emily, get blocked
Yeah.
from that wind, hopefully Emily will stay in for at least.
And it
2K.
looks like she's caught up to the original pace, so maybe she was just trying to go through a slower first K and pick it up for the latter stages of the race.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good to run with the pacemaker when it's this small of a field, definitely.
Yeah.
You may as well just hit the front and go.
And she's really put a gap between herself and Millie now.
It's a lonely race out there for all of them. Now.
Yeah, especially once Emily drops, but hopefully she'll be able to stay in for as long as possible.
We'll see them coming through 1500 in about 150 metres. We can get the halfway split. Another bit of maths.
Extra mental maths for us today.
Is Emily going to keep going? Yes. Yes, she
looks
is.
like she's still going.
Good to see. Putting in a lot of work to help Kate now.
Kate, of course, as a BUAC alumni.
Yeah, we'll always support the BUAC.
It's good to see everyone returning to the home track.
Fastest track.
Never leave Birmingham.
Never leave. Right, this is quick. Like 4:40.
Oh.
So they have slowed down a little bit, although.
So what, 9:20 pace?
Yeah, 9:20 pace. But Kate was. I don't know if Emily's slowed down to help Kate, as well as Kate speeding back up. But
oh yeah, that's a potential.
I'm not sure what she was meant to be running at either.
Oh, and Emily's
Emily's dropped. Right, so Kate might have a lonely run here now. Well, she will have a lonely run.
She might.
She's by herself.
Unless Millie catches her up later on.
She hit 3 laps to go when she comes around.
Yeah, just over a K, 1200.
Still quite a long way.
Not much else going on this race, really.
I think we've also got the junior long jump starting in a minute.
Oh, okay, nice.
Can't really see much jumping, but I think it's meant to be. Right, Kate comes through.
3 laps to go.
1200 to go, 5:40. Don't know what that signifies again. But it looks quite quick though.
It looks pacey.
We've got Millie as well running well.
The gap between them looks like it's stayed the same. So Millie looks like she's holding her pace well as well.
Got Sarah coming through strong as well. Sorry if you could hear Freya drinking on the street. Bit of background noise.
And it looks like Kate might have. Would you say that gap's grown a little bit?
I don't know. Yeah, potentially.
Maybe a little bit. Kate could be picking up the pace.
All 3 runners moving very well.
Oh, and that's a K to go.
A K to go.
Last final K. So that was roughly 6:20, give or take.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, we'll get the 800 to go split.
the important
split.
Splits the people want to see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we are giving random splits, which is Kate's speciality, actually.
I don't know if Millie's actually closing a bit.
Oh,
she looks to be
from this angle. It does look.
Right, so we got Kate coming through. It's going to be about 7 minutes, isn't it? Yes, just under 7.
Just under 7 with 800 to go. I don't know. Maybe the gap is the same.
Yeah, maybe actually.
Maybe.
Yeah, apologies for any dropping and drinking on the stream.
Everyone's just staying well hydrated and well fueled on the
it's very important.
stream, which we advocate here.
Yeah, I think that gap might be the same actually.
Yeah,
But that
gap
just
was
shows
the
they
same,
are
but
just
they
keeping
are-
the pace,
yeah.
aren't they?
Same pace.
Very impressive in a solo windy run.
Yeah, difficult for both of them. Difficult for Kate to lead it out, knowing someone's chasing.
Yeah, they've
Difficult
got a
for
good,
Millie.
good support in the back straight though.
Yeah,
Always.
always good support here.
Always good support. And
Always.
if you do want to come down to our next Open, May 28th, and then we've got one in June as well. Can't remember the exact date.
Festival, 14th
Festival.
and 15th of June. And
13th and
Array,
14th, I think.
14th and 15th.
Is it?
Whatever the weekend is.
Whatever that weekend
involves
is,
something
get
like
yourself here.
that. Mid-June.
It's going to be a very exciting. We've also got the
Also has
British
the
10Ks.
British 10k champs. Very
As
exciting.
Parliament Hill take their year off, we are stepping in.
Stepping up.
Always the...
Oh, and they hit
goes
the
through
bell.
the bell.
8:15 at the bell from Kate O'Neill.
8:21 for Millie.
And... Yep, that's...
And yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to
We can
say.
give you a random 300 to go split. If
Yeah, I
if you
think
want.
that's what the people want. Actually,
You can literally see it on the screen. 8:30, 8:34. Yeah. On
lovely.
that last lap.
Last lap. Oh, they just look like they're running well. They're both
They
looking
do.
still looking strong.
I think they might have dropped off the pace slightly. They were on for about 9:20. I think they might be, unless she's going to close in a 25, which you never know.
You never know.
You never know.
Never say never.
But that is very impressive running.
It's impressive.
Solo, windy.
Solo, bit windy. Probably a little bit cold as well.
It is a bit cold. I'm a bit cold. Yeah.
Final 100.
Final
is,
100.
Kate's
This race has
coming
gone quite
into.
quick, actually.
It's gone quick.
Because they're
So
running.
9:15 final 100. So they did slow a bit from that initial pace, but that looks like a good strong finish from Kate.
This is good at
And
this
from
time
Millie
of year
as well.
Oh, Millie has. I think Millie has closed it a bit.
Yeah.
You know.
They both look like they're running really well and hopefully get rewarded with a decently fast time.
So we got
About
9:31
9:31 on the clock.
for Kate. We've got the clock has stopped now, so we'll have to see.
We will find out on
And we've
the,
got Sarah coming
results.
through as well now, very strong.
Yeah, last 50 for her.
I think that's
Looking
going to be
good.
a sub 10 for all of them, definitely.
Oh, yeah, you can see the clocks on 9:50.
Oh, that's very impressive.
All well under 10.
That was very good from everyone. All three girls congratulating each other. That is the end of our BMC races, but we do have some open 3000s. We have 3 open 3000s to look forward to. Yep, first one is off at 8:10, so just over 10 minutes. Then just after 20 past, then just before 9:25. So got 3 more exciting races. Me and Freya are back. It's quite loud. We are back for the first of the Open 3000s. We've got quite a few people in this, if everyone has shown up. Going through the start list, we have Amelia Jones, Lily C, Sophie Banks, Georgia Wright, Zach Watson of Woking AC. Got to give a big shout out to the Woking AC. Bright orange vest you see there, the home club. Yeah, good representation. Josh Taylor, Alba Smith, Pina, Susie Brooke, Matthew Wilkinson, Grace Hendy, Grace Manson, Beanie Brown, Evan Tomlinson, Lily Neat, and Seb Beadle as the pacemaker. Quite a few Buak in here. Quite a few Brat in here.
Nice,
So
good mix.
Pretty
Beadle
standard.
Back on the pacing as
Yeah,
well.
he's paced a lot.
He's done a lot of pacing, so big payday for him.
I think this is getting paced to 80s, so that is 10 minutes flat, but we will see.
We'll see, that could be subject to change.
Yeah.
And we'll see what they go through the first lap in. Oh. Oh,
We're back. We are back. Thought we were going to have to do some audio description there.
Yeah, our audio description's probably not good enough to cover the video footage.
No, probably not.
Wow. Well, you can see there's a lot of atmosphere in the what? Oh,
We've got Tyler changing the angles now.
Oh, that's a good angle.
That's a good angle. I like that one.
That's Will Sim who's on the camera there.
Shout out to Will Sim on camera.
So if your race gets cut off,
you know who to blame. Yep.
Looking at the start list, I think there might have been a couple of dropouts. I can't see the full list. And they're off.
And they're off. I don't know how we're getting rid of
2
this.
minutes
Oh,
early.
they've gone off quick. Sabido with a little check of the watch to make sure in the first 20 metres.
Because
someone is flying. I'm not sure who has gone off that quick.
Someone is decided that the pace was a bit too slow.
Is that 2:54? Josh Taylor of Brat, he has decided that the 80s are too slow for him. He's not settling for that.
We are also still assuming that it is on 80s. But it looks...
Yeah, I think it's 80s. 38. So we'll see if they go through in about an 80. We've got a good few Birak girls in there.
Yeah, they could probably pack together and... at least unlike the BMC 3K, there's quite a few more of them in the race, so everyone will have someone to work with.
It is a shame that the BMC girls couldn't have run in a different race, but they still did well, to be fair. It's a different kind of race, running by yourself.
Yeah,
so yeah, we've got Josh Taylor still leading it out, and that gap is growing.
Yeah, he went through in about 69.
Everyone else going through in about 77, 78, so that is quicker than 80s, so I could be wrong about the 80s. Or it could be a case that they decided that they wanted to go quicker.
Yeah, they might have been asked for 78.
Good shot of Aiden there, thanks Will. Thanks Will. Our president of BIWAC there, getting a feature.
Ex-president. He's
ex-president.
Finished his presidency role. Moving on to Stan Clark now.
Yeah. Got big boots to fill, standards. We got Josh. Josh is still coming through. He went through 600 and 150. That is quick on
He's maybe making a statement, thinking that he should have been in the race above.
Seb is got 247. Evan Tomlinson on his shoulder. We got Zach Watson of Woking AC behind him. Again, got a shout out the Woking AC. We've got the 4 Birak girls. We've got Susie, Beanie, Lily. I can't see what number that is.
No, neither.
We've got a few good packs breaking away.
Yeah, it looks like we've got almost 3 races going on.
Seb leading about 6 athletes. Lily just dropping off a little bit, but Josh is just absolutely flying. 2:28 through 800.
Yeah, so that's a 9:15 sort of pace,
Yeah.
according to Luke Gunn.
Yeah, we can't do those maths, but Luke Gunn has assured us that is a 9:15.
So yeah, we'll see if he can hold on that by himself.
Yeah, that would be quite
an ask.
Quite an ask,
especially as we're in the early stages. Although this will be
this will be up to a K,
yeah. So they'll already be 1/3 of the way through.
It's a lonely run out by yourself as well, and it's windy and it's cold, like we've said. So I don't know. Maybe if he's done this for a reason, maybe he's wanting to go quicker. But 3:08 through the K. 20. So that's about a 9:24.
Impressive.
Impressive. Thank you. We've got
And
Sabi
the rest of them
still
look like
going.
they come through. Oh, almost 3:20 exactly.
So
Just a
again, I think I was
shade
right
under.
about the 80s.
So yeah, I think that's the 10-minute pace. So it'll be good if those guys can pick it up in the last, even in the last lap, just to dip under 10 minutes. would
Dip
probably
under
be
that
a
10
nice,
minutes, yeah.
a nice
Josh
marker for
still
them.
going through, so he's going to be hitting about 1200 in, well, he will be hitting 1200.
Woo. Luke, I asked for everyone to give him a cheer. For
I'm not sure they can hear you,
context.
but. So we've got the pack still running well.
With Lily, see, just dropping off slightly, so if she could catch up with them, that would be really good for her. And behind them, we've got another pair of runners, and a lone runner between.
Yeah, it's a lonely spot to be in for that one by herself, but she could reel the two in front in. It's a long way to go. I know a lot of the ones in the group with Seb will be looking to go sub 10, so it might be a case that he does start kicking it on at some point, just to give them all the chance.
Wonder how far he'll go as well.
Hopefully.
See how far he can.
Well,
how far he can
he's
take
probably
it.
pacing all the 3
Yeah,
days, so you might have to give him a little break.
More.
He actually is.
Oh, he is pacing the next race as well.
Oh, not the one after. We
But
got
not
Ray.
the
We
one
got
after.
Ray
We've
and
got
the one.
Ray's back for the last race.
They've done a good job of pacing these two. Can we
Yeah,
have a
good.
shout out to Seb and Ray just for holding the pacing for, and Lily.
Yeah, Lily and James Vaughan.
Yeah,
of course.
the four of them have really held the pacing fort down.
Selected by Jeffro, I believe. So
Josh about to hit a mile now. In a very quick time. We should have got his 15 split. The others are coming through 15 in just under 5, so they have actually picked it up a bit.
Yeah, and
so
they're on pace.
Seb has got them to pick it up a bit just to get that sub 10. Josh's gap is just growing though.
And he looks strong.
He does
looks
look strong.
He looks very smooth and fluid as he's going.
He really does. Oh, we have actually had that lone runner has drawn them in.
They've caught up. They have caught up.
Sorry, I don't quite know the names of those girls, but we will see when they come around the next time. So we have Josh Taylor just coming through. 3 laps to go.
Looks full of running.
Yeah, as Gunny has informed us. Full of running. Then we have Seb and his little gang.
Where the main race is on.
So we have Evan, we have Zach, we have, who's 264?
Susie and Beanie from the
Matthew
Blue Act contingent
and
there
Susie
as well.
Beanie. Susie doing well to stick on the back. Beanie dropping off a tiny bit. If she can just close that gap, that would be good. And then we have Lily coming through.
Yeah, Lily just like dropped off a little bit further behind them now. Oh, Beanie looks like she's slipping slightly, but the group could be picking it up.
Georgia and Grace coming through together, and then we have another Grace.
Another Grace. Lots of Graces.
Nice. Josh is absolutely flying.
So quick, I've lost track of where he is.
Well, he's there, look.
Oh no, extreme change. That's just Seb checking his watch, making sure he's on pace, which he
Seb's
undoubtedly
still going
is.
as well, which will be really helpful for this lot of
Helpful
runners.
for the group. Oh, the pack, the main pack has started to string out a little bit.
They
And
have.
it looks like there's a change of pace. We've
got
the athlete
Evan
in the yellow vest who's just moved into the lead of that pack. Second overall in the race, excluding our pacer.
I think that was Evan, was it?
Possibly
Oh
so.
no, Evan's in third. It is Matthew coming through in the Halesowen.
Yeah.
That's the yellow vest there.
Local, one of the local.
Then we have
clubs of
Evan in the
Birmingham
back,
area.
Zach for Woking, Susie and Beanie.
Coming through. They're strung out a little bit now.
Lily just coming through as well.
2 laps to go for her.
2 laps to go. It's gone quick. It goes a lot quicker when you're watching.
When you're watching.
And not running.
It's a bit colder when you're watching.
It's a bit colder when you're watching.
And that's 600 to go for our leader, I believe.
His PB's 10:04. We've just been informed by Lee Gunn.
Absolutely smash that.
I think we could. It might be safe to say that he might be getting a PB.
The second group was.
He's coming through.
Oh, I think Seb's picked up.
He's
pace
coming
a little
through
bit.
with 500 to go, and he's got 2 minutes to break his PB. Over 2 minutes.
Over
so
2 minutes
it's
for
looking
500.
quite promising for
Well,
Josh Taylor of Brat.
It's an impressive run from the front. from the gun.
Oh, he's looking at his watch.
He's looking at his watch.
I
He's
mean,
got a time
there's
in
a
mind.
big watch in front of you.
Yeah, a big watch.
watch.
A big
A
clock.
big clock.
Big clock. Oh, he might be tiring now, but it's only the last lap.
It's the last lap. He's done so well to run this by himself as well.
Oh, and Seb Beadle's doing very well. Still
Yeah,
staying
Seb is
in.
still in it.
With
Is he
only
gonna
a
do?
lap
Is he
to
gonna
go.
do all of it?
And it looks
I
like
dunno.
he's bringing that Hales Owen run around
He's
with him.
doing very well,
He's got a
sheltering that
left-
Hales Owen
left
athlete.
and
We've got the pack.
Oh, Susie
has overtaken Zach now.
taking a move.
Zach is going for a sub 10, and he's on 8:42 through the bell. So
It
hopefully
could be on.
It could be on.
He
He needs to
Bit of a
close.
sprint finish.
And if he can, yeah, he's going around Susie now. Susie can go with him. This would be really good. Beanie's still there
they
too.
could work together.
And he's
it
closing
looks
on.
like-
He's closing on that
it
other
looks
one.
like Zach's putting a bit of a kick. With 300 to go,
Yeah.
he's hit the lead of that little pack that they've got going.
Seb
now.
Beadle
and that's
stopping at
Susie now.
2.8k.
Susie now going.
Susie
with the
is
pack,
going.
I'd say, with Zach.
Seb Beadle stopped at 2.8k. That is a solid
That
valiant
is
effort. He's getting
mileage
to be
warrior.
fair, he may as well stop there because he's got another race starting from there in a minute.
Yeah. Needs the recovery.
Right,
As well.
so we're going to get Josh Taylor's finishing time. Remember,
As
his
he's coming
PB was
through.
10:04. Clock is on 9:30 right now.
An absolutely massive PB for
It's
him.
over 30-second PB.
9:33.
The Hales Owen man is
Oh,
not
he's
far
got
behind.
not far behind in the end. He must have really ran that well. Progressive race.
We got Zach ahead of Susie coming down the home straight. Zach surely going, yeah, Zach's
Looking
coming
for
for his, he's coming for his sub 10. He's going to be happy with
He's
that.
gonna, yeah.
He hasn't broken my PB, so it's all good.
He hasn't. Oh,
9:53 for
been
Zach.
copying your training plan as well.
Yeah.
Did that
yeah.
include a pulled calf?
No, the pulled calf is
no.
not quite in the training plan. Oh, he's happy. He's smiling.
He's happy.
He's the woking vest
He's
is
overcome
shining.
with emotion.
It is, it is shining in the Birmingham evening. He's got them pink dragonflies on as well. They're looking nice.
Yeah, they're looking good. Susie also finished. Lily C has just popped through the finish line as well.
That was amazing running from everyone. We've got a couple people.
Oh,
still
couple
on
of
their
finish. Oh,
last
there's a
lap.
bit of a sprint finish
we've got
going
a
on here,
sprint.
and don't know who we think is going to take it. I
think
the
it's
Wolves
Georgia
athlete
v. Grace.
finishing strong.
So we have
She's paced
2:30.
that well.
Grace Hendy coming. Pip her to the line. Pipping George to the line.
And then I think a couple more of our athletes looking like they're approaching the finish line now. I think this is Grace Manson of Buac.
This is Grace Manson of Buac. You are
Bringing
correct.
it in. She
Solid time.
Might
solid time.
drop under 11. Past the, oh,
Yeah,
looks like
she's
she
got that
has
in the bag.
easily.
We have a couple more people still in our last lap. 250 just going through 200 to go. That is Alba.
And we've got another more couple finishing now.
236. We had Amelia Jones and who was that? Buac. 214.
Buac.
Sophie Banks, another Buac athlete.
Well done to Sophie. Oh. Zach's happy.
Zach
Ooh.
is happy. He said he did
Oh,
it.
we've got paper flying everywhere. Our athlete now is just finishing. A strong finish to the
got
end of this open 3K.
First of our open races. We've got two more. I think we're ahead of schedule.
Start studying for third race.
Second race.
No, Tyler wants to commentate for...
Yeah, G-Ray might be coming over there.
I've got money on this third race. See my bets. I mix it up a bit. I said Sigmund's going to win.
Oh, really? Interesting.
So we're having a bit of a friendly
a bit of discussion.
There's
a
about
friendly
who's going to
rivalry
be
in
winning.
the
Yeah, we've got a bit of
third
a
open
house
3K
rivalry in the third one.
of 97 Timber.
But we were going to hand over to your trusty Tyler and Kate for some more commentary on the third one.
Yes, it's not yet the third one though.
It's not
Just
yet the
second
third one.
Don't worry,
You've got time. You've got time.
You're ahead of schedule.
Tyler's did a bit of revision on the start list, so make sure you keep tuned in for that third open 3K. Tyler's a good runner, but he's
Sam
even
Greenstone
better.
is also running, one of Kate's favourites, Buac members. Oh, God.
You can see the start line over there now for the.
And the athletes are just getting ready. I think that is Fred Jones, yeah. Stood there at the front to number 235.
Is that the Wolves
See
athlete?
who up? That it looks like the Wolves athlete. Is that
Tony
Is he
again?
running again?
Tony Alfonso again.
Yes, but apparently Briny Gunn of
Briny Gunn,
Birchfield.
yep.
A very,
Go
very
on, Freya, read the
talented
start
runner.
list.
Okay, so we've got Morgan Hill, Briny Gunn, Owen Jones, Daniel Wart. Oh, Tony Alfonso.
Tony Alfonso coming, he ran the 800 earlier.
Yeah,
if
but he's
people
doing
remember.
the typical American thing, doubling up on races.
Got to double up the races.
Vito,
Go on, Vito.
Abayami Adejimi. Apologies for that pronunciation. Zach Lambert, Thomas Fisher, Callum Little, Robert Vaughan, Joshua Davies, Mark Ince, Harry Law, James Thomas, Anthansios Soulakis, Dylan Dees. Oh, I think our microphone might have just cut out there for a second. So where did we get to? Dylan Teasdale, Fred Jones, and George Asprey.
Who's pacing though?
I think. Oh no, it's not. According to this, it should be Seb Beadle, but it looks like on the screen I can see Ray.
I think Seb might have, because he
think
did go to
He
2.8k.
did pretty much just do another three. Oh, we can see Ross in the background there, prepping for the big
showdown.
matchup.
But first, we do have the second open. We do have Ray pacing instead of Seb. So sorry to anyone that we said
So who
that Seb
knows?
would be pacing, but
Seb might be pacing the third one instead, giving him that extra bit of recovery between them.
yeah, and he might go for the full 3k this time.
Oh, potentially.
Might be
Go for
racing.
might go for the win.
Yeah.
Whilst he's at it. So yeah, they look like they're ready on the start line, all on one, not split
Not
between
split.
two.
Got the music back as well, so
It's good to see.
good for Aiden. I think I'm actually hotspotting Aiden, so hopefully he doesn't use all my data.
Good. How
Don't
much
know my
data do you
phone
have?
I don't know.
Unlimited, let's hope.
Unlimited, we hope.
And they're about to get off.
There we
And
go.
there
They
you
are
go.
off. Second of our open 3Ks tonight at the University of Birmingham. On schedule as well.
On schedule.
That's what we like to see. We're very efficient in Birmingham.
Efficient, yeah.
Efficiency is our middle name.
Big shout out to the competitions committee for putting this meet on. Lots
Yeah.
of hard work has gone on behind the scenes.
And a big shout out to all our officials and volunteers as well. And our spectators. And our athletes. Big shout out to everyone.
To everyone.
Literally everyone here.
And
Everyone.
so it looks like Ray's leading through there.
Oh, you would expect that because he is the
You
pacemaker.
would expect, but he's made it. What I'm trying to say is, he's made it to the front,
he has made it to the front. Well done, Ray.
which is what you like to see.
Who is that? 237. Who is that?
237.
Zach Lambert of
Stratford.
Stratford. Oh,
Same club as Georgie Campbell.
the recent Birmingham
recent-
half
The
women's
AJ Bell
AJ Bell Birmingham
half
half.
winner.
Yeah.
So congratulations to
Big week
GC
for
on that.
Stratford.
But yeah,
Up on Avon, actually.
could get another win here tonight.
They could. They really could.
Arguably a better race to win. And we
Yeah.
can hear the support along the back straight for all our athletes.
It is a bit cold now, isn't it?
But when you're running 3K, I'm sure you get warm.
Yeah. I'm almost jealous.
Almost jealous.
Almost.
Almost. And it looks like the race is splitting up and stringing out a
So we've
little
got
bit.
Ray. Who is that Wolves athlete?
I think that's Fred Jones.
Fred Jones. So we've got him just sat in behind. Ooh.
Oh, that
Ooh.
was a little bit of movement there.
Hello.
But on the whole, it looks like we might have two packs forming, with
thought-
Briny Gunn leading the second string of
Ooh,
athletes.
she's doing well to run by herself. Tony Alfonso just closing that gap a little
Second
bit.
race of the day
Second
for him
race of the
after his
day.
1:59, I believe,
Yes,
clocking in the
1:59.
800
Got
earlier.
that sub 2.
So let's see what he can do here for the 3K.
What's his PB?
According to this, it is 9:10.
9:10, okay.
That says his PB and season's best. So
has he run one
maybe
already?
Potentially, might have set one already this year.
Could be a big season for Tony already.
Quickest time on paper, I believe, is Fred Jones. He's ran 8:55, so it's not surprising to see him up there in the lead pack.
Yeah, very quick, Fred Jones.
Whereas our Stratford athlete 9:05 PB, according to this.
I'm not sure what pace they're on. We'll have a look when they come round.
This will be
a
the
K.
This will be a K.
Yeah.
So Ray's leading them nicely, looking very smooth, and look like the pack's forming nicely
It's
behind them.
Gonna be a sub 3K, isn't it?
A sub 3 clocking
Just
through
a
the
sub
curve.
3. Yep.
6, 7.
So they're on for
57
about
with the K. So under, that's sub 9.
8:51 pace.
8:51
Yes,
pace
that is
at
good math.
present. And Bryony Gunn, the only female, just went through in
Woo,
about
go
3:05,
Bryony.
which is 9:15 pace.
Tyler Billiard laughing for some reason, just distracting us.
Yeah, it's really lost my train of thought there.
He's really getting ready for his commentary. Remember to stay tuned for Tyler and Kate's commentary on the third race.
Dynamic Duo will be back.
They will be back. I know everyone is wanting them to be back.
Oh, look, there's been a bit of a
bit of an upset.
Oh, no, there was someone doing a stride. I thought,
never
that was a
mind.
move down the back straight.
Yeah,
No.
because they're running the opposite way.
No, they were running next to them from this angle. And Bryony
We
Gunn
have
looks like she's just been overtaken.
Yeah, but Bryony might be good to sit in a bit
Yeah,
now.
she doesn't
want to deal with the
maybe
work.
they're sharing the workload.
We do have a breakaway group of these two athletes.
So that's Fred Jones and I believe that might be Zach Lambert.
Yeah, Zach Lambert.
Who are the quickest two on the field on paper.
Tony Alfonso coming through though. He's trying to close that gap a bit. So they're coming through.
Yeah.
This is 3.
Oh, it looks like Fred Jones been.
Wow, that was a quick move.
That was a big move. That's a gap has formed pretty quickly. But they've
Harrison
got
a
chasing pack behind them. So maybe they'll work together to reel in Fred Jones. And the second main pack has also just come through, led by, I believe that's a Bourneville Harrier.
That is a Bourneville Harrier. Nice vest, that.
Goodness.
We've
Joshua Davies,
Joshua
potentially.
Davis, nice.
I think he might be the only Bourneville Harrier.
We've got a lot of Brat, we've got a lot of Bivouac, and we have a lot of Stratford actually. But that would make sense because that is the local clubs.
The local clubs.
Good to see the local clubs supporting.
Yep.
Tony maybe just closing a bit on Fred. I'm not sure.
Well, there looks
still
like
pretty
they're
good gap.
equally spaced between Fred, the leader, and the chasing pack there,
Not
led
sure-
by Tony.
Not sure if the pacers sped up a bit here or if maybe they're just dropping off a bit.
I've lost
But Ray's doing a very good job on pacing on this.
Yeah, it's looking very smooth, looking good.
So they will be coming up to 1800.
The well-known 1800 split will be given to you.
520.
It's what the people want.
You don't say we don't treat you here at Birmingham.
I don't know if Tony Alfonso is reeling in Fred Jones. That gap looks like it is closing.
It's
and
quite
in this pack, the Bourneville Harrier has put a little bit gap between Bryony Gunn.
Wow, yeah. Bryony Gunn doing the work again for 2-3-4. Who is that? That is Owen Jones just behind Bryony Gunn. And then you have the two little Stratfords there.
But we have Zach Lambert, who is away with the pacer, and I think Ray might be stepping aside here.
Is that 2K?
As they go through 2K at 5:53.
So they haven't really slowed down that much.
So they've not slowed down. 5:53 gives you...
If they do another sub 3.
Yes, another
then
sub 3.
That would give them around 9:51, which we originally called
8:51.
8:51, yes, yeah. 8:51, which we originally called at the 1K mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
You see a few of the last race people warming up on the back straight. It's going to be an exciting race.
Exciting race. And it looks like Fred Jones might be being caught by
I think
Tony
he might
Alfonso.
be, but he's
that
only
pack
got 800
has
to go.
worked together.
They have.
Well
They've done well.
To catch up.
Zach looks tired as well now, but he's still moving
still ahead
strong.
with 800 to go.
Can we appreciate the fact it's still light as well?
It is still light.
It's 8
at the time.
8:30.
8:30.
It's summer. It doesn't feel like summer.
Doesn't feel like summer today, but
it's coming.
Summer's on its way. And the Bourneville Harrier has put a bit more of a gap between him and the rest of that pack.
Bryony Gunn's still moving strong though.
Still moving strong.
800 to go at 6:52. Bit of Ed Sheeran.
And it looks like Zach Lambert, he's kept that gap up, whereas Fred Jones might be being reeled in.
Oh.
That chasing pack looks very close to him now. Not that it's on your screen, but there it is.
There it is, yeah.
Yep, they've just come past Fred Jones with 600 to go.
600 to go, just under 720. Well, a bit under, but very quick.
Oh, and we can see Vito here coming up with, is that 800 to go
800
for
to go. Vito's on to 730.
Strong run from him.
What's his PB?
His PB is 10:15.
Oh, he's going to smash that, surely.
Surely.
He's got this.
He's got that.
We've got Zach Lambert getting the bell. Everyone's looking a bit tired
He's
now.
taking the bell with almost 50 metres ahead of the rest of the field.
7:47.
7:47.
What can he bring out for this last lap?
He needs a big, strong last lap. And
Oh.
if these together, it looks like, is that a Brat athlete or was that Birchfield? I can't quite see.
T12. That is
It's George Asprey of Birchfield Harriers.
just moving ahead of Tony
Old
Alfonso.
PB of 9:43, so he looks likely to go below that as well.
Got Tony on his shoulder though. Don't know if Tony's got a
Tony's on
good
his
kick.
shoulder.
He is fresh out the 800, so
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe the lactic's still in his legs, or maybe he's got a
his
good kick.
800 speed will carry him through.
I wouldn't rule Fred Jones out yet though. He's
Yeah,
still
he
moving
could,
well.
He could come back. Fred Jones was originally the quickest on paper, so
Lots of Brat getting the bell as well. But here we go. Zach's coming 150 to go.
Oh, and
I think
look, there's a real
wow.
race on between George and
Tony Alfonso.
He's putting in a kick.
He's
with
got his
150
800 speed.
to go.
It's exciting. Got the
he's
camera.
in second position with 100 to go.
Will Sim on the camera right now, getting these angles.
But Zach Lambert looks like he's well
He's
clear
well away.
of the rest of the field.
So it's a bit slower, but he hasn't slowed down that much.
Through 54,
Sub 9.
56.
56, that is good.
And the others might hopefully have
Oh, I think that was 9 dead.
They might have just been over 9 minutes.
We've got to hope for some kind timing.
Yep.
Sneak under that 9-minute barrier, but
They
that
give
is
Ned
very
some
good
sweets,
on
they
a
might be able
bit.
to get- might be able to
No
bribe
bribery
for
allowed
sure.
at Birmingham.
Nope. And that's that Bourneville Harrier athlete coming through now. And
Bryony Gunn,
Bryony Gunn.
9:22. That is
9:22,
good.
That's good.
We've got a lot of Buak in the next race, actually. You can see them getting ready on the back straight.
If you can see the back straight.
No, I just showed it a minute ago.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, and that looks like another Brat athlete finishing there. I think we've got Vito who's coming around with 200 to go. And we've got another athlete with 100 to go. So just the finishing straight for those two. And I can't see the number on this athlete. Oh, and we've got a nice zoom in.
259.
Vito,
Oh, go on,
as he,
Vito. Let's go.
puts in
Good.
a final surge down the last 100
Let's all
meters.
clap Vito in.
Finishing strong. I can't see the clock anymore, but
I think he's going to be just outside his PB.
just outside his PB.
Well, yeah.
PB, which was 10:15, but who knows? Maybe he's broken it. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe not. But well done, Vito. Well
is
done
good.
to all our athletes who look a bit tired at the end of the race there, lying down.
Yeah. We'll wait until the third race is on the line, and then we'll hand over to Tyler and Kate to take you to the end of
Although
this evening.
G-Ro is here as well, so G-Ro,
Oh.
maybe we'll have both of the
Oh, it's
97,
Tyler and
the 97
Giro.
members commenting on the rest of their,
Well, maybe we'll have a bit of 128 Tiv on it as well,
Oh,
sharing a mic.
better.
Yeah, some may say the better commentators, but you know. That's
Wait,
good.
what's
Karen likes our commentating.
Karen likes? Hello, Karen.
If you're still watching, Karen,
If you're still
hello.
watching, hello.
Hello to anyone that's watching. I'm not sure how many people are actually on the stream.
You might
but
get some people re-watching their races
just
back,
looking at the
though.
BMC Men's 15 results now. Yeah.
So yeah, you can see that was won by Sam Hopkins in 3:49. So that's a good time from him.
Yeah.
Although it does also say that Kate O'Neill ran in that race and ran 3:55. Okay,
Well,
here we go.
That's
the
the women's. Yeah,
one.
Isabel Jones had that 4:16, the Euro 20 qualifier. That was a great
That
run
was an
from
impressive
her.
run.
Katie Pye
Front run.
4:22. They're all very quick.
Very
quick times. Alice Bates, of course, ran at Bucks. That's why she did not start. And Emily was the pacer.
Who did a wonderful job.
Wonderful job, right?
Helping Isabel Jones to that very fast time.
Not sure what this song is. Aiden's got
Oh,
some interesting
okay.
playlist.
You can see some of the.
Oh, Harry is waving to the crowds. It's a big showdown here between
You've got a lot of Buak. There's
a lot of
multiple
Buak, right.
in this race. Which case, I think it's our time.
I think Tyler's got the start list.
Time to
Time
hand over.
to hand over. Right. Hope you enjoyed our commentary.
No, Kate, you go.
Yeah, but I don't know what to say.
No, yeah, Giro, get on it.
Hi guys, your favourite commentator is back. Ready for the arguably most important race of the evening. Joined by T. Billy and Grow.
Shouting his ear.
Although they actually haven't put their headphones on yet, so it's just me at the moment. Kind of cold. Oh, got a bit of Dan Fish action. Oh. Okay. No damn fish action.
Alan just spent the whole day in the library. Had to rush it.
Oh yeah, apparently he had to remove 2,000 words of his dissertation
I
because
thought we
they
had
were
to add
wrong.
2,000 words.
Well, he then had to add them back.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've got a big.
Right, you guys give a summary of what we're looking for here, what we're
It's
watching.
a big 1v1v1 here of the 97 time-up house. Harry Sinclair, Ross Van Herd, and Will Newcomb.
Here we go.
And also Sam Greenstein, who is potentially still traumatised from a trip up to altitude. But
Harry has got an out in front of Seb. He is clearly determined.
Bold start from Harry Sinclair.
see, I've got money on Harry Sinclair pulling a shocker here and beating his two housemates, so we'll see what happens.
So we'll let you know of our predictions.
Tyler, what was your prediction?
So my predictions was Will Newcomb of 8:21, Harry Sinclair of 8:34, and Ross Van Herd at 8:35.
Giro?
I can't remember. I think I said.
I've got it here. You said.
I said Will 8:34, Harry 8:40, and Ross in a sprint finish with Harry.
And I said Harry Sinclair 8:30, Will 8:32, and Ross 8:38. But then I found out that Harry Sinclair's PB is 8:40 something. 4. So we'll see.
He has put down 8:30 on open track, clearly lying.
So Beadle doing a great job again on the pace. He's run about 10 miles today.
Yeah, the pack is very spread out already.
Who's in second? Oh!
Nice little Aiden.
Aiden coming.
Shout out to oldest.
Who's in second? Who's in first behind the pace?
Paul Sinclair.
It's not Paul Sinclair. Yeah, so Harry is taking it out, followed closely by Sam Greenstein, who has had up and down injuries, but seems to have got over those pretty quickly. And then we've got Will Newcomb, who's obviously just tracking Harry pretty closely. Caleb Stevenson and Josh Fisher. Oh yeah, Ross has let a gap open up, and Josh Ballinger just popped up on the screen there, so he is sticking to his task.
You can see Josh's trim from about 200 metres away.
Which Josh?
You're rating it.
I do rate it, yeah. Looks a bit like an ice gem. But you can tell this race is quick. Look how strung out the field is already. 2.5 minutes in.
Seb Beadle, cracking job today, pacing.
They've really got the music going as well for this race. These guys have got everything behind them.
I think we should put Aura back on for Harry.
That would give Harry an advantage though.
Ross has got to get back on that group.
He's there.
Ross has went off very sensibly.
Yeah, I back Ross to
He's
come
looking
through
very
strong.
comfortable right now. I think in a lap or two times, we are going to see him back onto that pack.
No. I think they're right. I think he is sensible.
Good to see Ross back on the track after 3 years.
I said everyone PBs out of our house. Everyone PBs tonight. Will, I think. Oh, I don't know in the race who is. That's an 8:27.
So Caleb Stevenson is the fastest on paper.
Shout out to Caleb Stevenson. He was in my YTP group back in the day.
Sam Greenstein's looking for an 8:20 clocking as well. I think this is going to be a very good race.
Shout out to Sam Greenstein. Big shout out to Sam Greenstein.
Moog with the heel strike. A lot of people opting for the neon green dragonflies in this race.
I have those.
They must have been on offer for about £40.
Yeah,
Ross is
but
in
maybe that's going to give Ross an
Dragonfly
advantage. I think Will Newcomb is just tracking Harry Sinclair right now.
Nuke is tracking right now. 1500 and 4:15.
Sink has been doing some impressive double days though. So you never know what he
just
could...
discovered electrolytes today. starting off the supplement journey.
And that is Jethro, head of the Gutsy Run Club, cheering on. Nuke is making a move. Nuke is making the move.
A gap has been made. Ross might not.
Oh no!
Get back
And
onto
Sam
the pack.
Greenstone is tracking Will Newcomb, but can Harry Sinclair just
I
stick
think
on the
he's
back
still
of him?
biding his time for a big last lap.
Right, come on, Harry. Yeah, that front pack is moving away now, and the chase pack with Caleb Stevenson is making up ground. Will Newcomb is obviously profiting off his
Max
time
and
at
Cole
altitude.
is at the front, followed by Will, followed by Sam, and Harry. And then Alex Bishop. Jay Fish and Rollo just need to work together there.
Coming up to a K to go.
Will has put about 20 metres in Harry over the last lap. Harry was on pace for an 8:30 after 1500.
Harry needs to rally. He needs to. He can get his eye on Sam Greenstein.
Oh. The race is on between Nuke and Max.
Nuke looks like he's just biding his time.
Sam Greenstein 5 metres behind. Harry is now being engulfed by the pack of Alex Bishop.
Harry's got to use the pack. Maybe they'll carry him round.
Rollo is now passing Harry. If Harry can stick on right there, he's looking for a nice time. Nuke showing signs of less heel striking as he's picking up the pace. Ross is closing in on Harry.
This could upset the house dynamic here. 8:30s.
Yeah, about 2 minutes.
Harry
left
looks
running.
like he is in a lot of pain right now, but he can do it.
Come on, Ross.
Ed Brown moving well.
Oh, Dean Miller, new dad on the back straight over there.
Will has just been using Max this whole time.
Oh,
Harry digging.
and that's Josh Fisher tracking Harry pretty closely, and I think that was Ross that was just about to come into the screen. So,
I wonder if Will is going to do any of the work.
no.
Probably not.
I wonder when he's going to make his move. He must be coming up to the bell now. Yeah. Maybe he doesn't have anything to make a move, you never know.
7:19. There's a tiny gap opening up between the two. Rollo in third, Sam Greenstein in fourth, Alex Bishop in fifth. Caleb Stevenson in sixth, Harry in seventh.
Go on, Harry.
Jay Fish in eighth.
Oh, Will
Here
Newcomb
comes Ross in ninth.
looks like he's in a lot of pain now, but
Ross in 7:41.
less than 300 meters to go. Is Ross going to reel Harry, and he's going to have to put on a big last sprint? I think he might not do it.
You never want to be close to Harry in the
Shift.
last stages of the race. You just know he's going to unleash a kick. But 150 to go. Max and Will Newcomb, who's going to take it.
Oh, Will Newcomb's definitely gearing up for a big last 100 meters. Oh,
Here we go.
here he goes, here he goes. And this is Will Newcomb making the move for the win. And I think
That is a decisive move.
that is a decisive move.
Let's see the celebration. What's he going to do?
Oh, yeah. Nothing.
Awesome. Awesome from Will.
Awesome!
8:25.
And the next Buak.
PB by 4 seconds, I believe. Rollo with a celebration. I'll have that. Alex 8:37.
Yeah, Harry finishing off very
Harry
well.
Sinclair at the gun. Dip, dip. Yes.
Oh, that dip is going to make an excellent TikTok.
8:40.
Oh no, and we've lost. Luckily, we got to see Harry finish, but we've now.
Ross at 8:53. Two athletes there just getting sub 9, I think. Ed Brown at 50 meters left. Josh Ballinger with a quick last 100.
Finish it off, Josh.
Good form there, last 100 meters.
And yeah, Josh Ballinger. using all that pent up frustration
Can't see it
to.
on the stream, but yeah, well done, Josh.
Wow, that was a
So-
very exciting last race of the
So
day.
Will Newcomb of 8:25, Ross 8:44, I believe, or 8:54. Harry Sinclair, what was Harry's time? 43. Slight PB for Harry then, maybe?
Maybe. I don't know. It'll be around this.
We'll have to wait for the official results and the official reel. Yeah, Ed Blythman, Ed Plymouth, if you're watching, please expect a
Why have
reel
you mentioned Ed Blythman twice tonight?
because he was supposed to be in the race, and Ed loves a little Harry reel.
Over and out from commentating
That was
team.
the last of our races. Thank you very much for joining us.
Like and comment if you want me and Tyler to commentate on the next one. Please do.
Quick little feature from Thomas and Bridger there.
Sign off. Say goodbye.
Bye
Alright,
bye everyone.
Thanks for joining us.
Like and subscribe. Rate us on TripAdvisor.
Join us for
Bye.
next time.
Yeah, join us for next time.
When's the next time? 28th of May.
28th of May.
28th of May. Get down.
And shout out to Freya and Martha as well for excellent commentating. Not quite as good as me and Tyler, but they'll do.
Yeah.
Bye.